Greetings, survivors. Welcome to Alpha 19 B157. Let's get started here. Normal 90 minutes and 71 blocks, and everything else is default. Right. Um, a lot of people are playing Warrior, and I can see why. When I first started playing 7 Days to Die, well, actually, when I started getting good in 7 Days to Die, which was in Alpha 16. I started playing on Alpha 15, but I only really got good in Alpha 16. I increased difficulty all the way up. Um, and then I eventually started, when Alpha 17 came out, I started moving it back down because it wasn't challenging, it was just boring. Um, Now I can see going warrior. I can perfectly see going warrior. But nomad means every stat in the game I see is exactly what's gonna happen when I play. So if it says that the zombie does 40 damage, that's the amount of damage it is going to do. Um, that makes it easier to um, detect things that are not working correctly or realize that I'm not thinking about them correctly. Right, so that's why I'm playing nomads. It's just that the stats are what they are. So if I see that the spear does 19 damage, that's exactly how much damage it does. Now, today I'm gonna start on making some stew. Stew is made already. Okay. Today I'm gonna start with the base for day 14. It is day 13. I should check the trader out. I do have a good amount of cash. That's nice. Particularly since I can drop here without taking any damage. If I need to buy something from the trader, I'm not gonna go through all traders because that would take too long, and I really want to spend the time doing the base thing. Besides, how many traders do I have now? So I have Bob Forge, I have Bob Mix, Hugh Forge, Forge as well, huh? And Hugh something I didn't have time to check it out. Um, Interesting map. I can go from here to here. And I know there is another line of cities here, and this city in particular has a trader as well. I know that. And there's a city here, and then there's another city here, and this city has a trader as well on the corner. Know that from the map. Um, this map is available. You know what? It's not on the description, the link to the map. I'm gonna place the link to the map on the description. I mean, the map itself, it's not on the description, right? Yeah. So I have this map online. The preview for the map, I mean. Um, Here it is. So if I do a new window, right? So this is the map. Um, Maybe I'll make a post to make it public. I don't know. But this is it. This is each year concealing. But it only, I think it only goes if I like post it. I don't want to post it. But anyway, that link will now be part of the part of the description. I might, in fact, change that retroactively. All right. Seeing someone suggests something, I don't think it's a particularly good idea.
Your money is welcome here.
So I have 4 traders already, and if I go look, see what they have, I'll see things I want. And I don't want to go below 5,000. Getting close. So let's see. So the truck chassis, that I would buy because this is so expensive. This is so expensive. He has an auger. Why? Why did he have to have an auger? An auger is mining has been mind numbing, and I'm not even mining, to be honest.
Gratitude and safe travels, friend.
This looks something. So all my quests are far away because I wanted to have quests that took me to new places that I might explore them. But he has an auger, and I'm gonna explain why I have an auger. But let me start by explaining horde-based issues. I'll see if I can buy that with what I have. So when I made the first one, started what, 7 p.m.? I don't know. I had to improvise stuff, right? And then there's breaking this stuff here. These half blocks, they have to go. They just don't work for me. I can't stand that. The zombies have destroyed at the bottom anyway. They destroyed here as well. So this has to go, and that's why I need that auger. Well, let me show you guys. Let me show you guys. Bunker Buster is this is not relevant. It's mining harvest, so it's how much you gain, not put that there. Few seconds left. It's not. Oh, I want coffee. Is there coffee here? Yes. Okay. That's for seconds, and then oh no, I won't be turning off because I have this. So I'm melting stone. Well, I'm melting cement, which gives me stone. And you make cement out of stone. So this is 1-for-1. I'm not losing any materials here. For some things, like if I put something, if I put iron pipes there, I'm losing the clay that goes into the iron pipes because I only get the iron. But this is made solely out of stone, so I'm not losing anything. Now, what that means is that I can come here and take stone out of it. It'll take a long time for you to craft stuff. And that's one of the reasons why it's good to have points here in advanced engineering, because these things start to get faster. So forge recipes cost less, and they're fast. Yeah, the things get faster. Now, let me get this here, and I have an iron one. At this point, Well, if I get the if I get the auger, then sure, can sell that. Can sell this one as well because this sucks. Look at this. Okay. This pickaxe has the ergonomic grip. I have 2 levels in 60. Okay. This is one block, one concrete block, not reinforced concrete. There, out of stamina. I did not destroy the block. The block isn't destroyed. 2 points in minus 69er. Oh, it's only one in okay, it's only one here. Because yeah, I need to get to strength 3 to get the second level of 60, which I'll probably do somewhat against my will, honestly. I do not want to go to level 3 for 60, but at that, this is better. For example, agility, if you want to go for something for parkour, that's level 4. And there is nothing, well, there is glasses that give 1 point, okay. But the cigar has no competition, so nothing takes it out of your mouth. You can have that point in strength forever, right? Now, let's go to the one to the side. I'm gonna take some coffee. All right. So again, this pickaxe has an ergonomic grip on it. I have 1 point in 60. I have 2 points in minus 69er. Strength 2. Okay. Basically, I could destroy one block and then run out of stamina with coffee. Okay, that's with coffee. So it's incredibly burdensome. And I wanted to check. Okay, I do have that thing. It's incredibly burdensome. It's really, really. It's tough. It's really tough. I'll fix this and this. Steel knuckles, candlesticks. That gets fixed as well. All right. So 700, 15, 1100, 1200 maybe. So this is what this this I do have 5 here. Excellent. Recipes, awesome sauce, mushrooms and gas cans. I have exactly. Oh, I know. I got. All right. I harvested during the night, so I got this. I need gas. Gas is on the motorcycle. So let's get that gas. Get this guy for some experience. And I have coffee, so I can like. He dodged. You saw that? He dodged. Maybe I missed, but honestly, what I saw happening was the moment I threw it, he moved to the side. And I'm not even saying that zombies dodge by design. And honestly, if they do, sure. Uh, some people want zombies to be dumber than animals, than a dog. That's that doesn't make sense to me, right? Uh, uh, it gets to a point where, well, if they're that dumb, they're not even walking. So I have no problem with zombies dodging on purpose, but I don't think they do. I don't think it's on purpose. I think it's just It's just that they are coded to do erratic movement, and sometimes that erratic movement looks exactly like a dodge. This is going to take a lot of time. No, actually, no. I must have started this very. I got some lanterns as well, very early. This is what I wanted, right? That's one thing, and it's gonna need another one. Let me turn these two there. Yeah, I mine during the night. And I was looking at that, and I was thinking, you know what? I should buy one and place it exactly there. That would look cool. Right. So the auger requires mods. I don't have that boot mod anymore. I would like to keep this, and I could use it on two things. I do have this. I can like place here. But I cannot make custom fittings. I do want to go to good military armor. And, like I have a ton of helmet mods that I don't need to use. I have only 14 of these. Plastic, cloth, and leather. I really have a lot less leather than I should. I don't quite understand that. Because I hunt regularly. Oh, that reminds me of something. There is a much faster way of harvesting animals than that. This. This is the speed of harvesting of the steel knuckles is the same as the speed of attack. So it's very, very fast. Right. I got a silencer mod as well because I have that. Mm, I completed the one magazine that allows you to use silencers with no damage penalty. So that's very nice, but I would like a good pistol to put it on. Um, so maybe the fortifying grip. Oh no, the hunter. So the hunter, it's living beings. I'm almost sure it does more damage to animals, dead animals as well. That living beings is just a way of saying animals and zombies. So that, and I also want some color on it. This one, I think it looks really nice. That, like, it has a golden tint to it. I like it. And it's gonna harvest faster. Right, so where was I? I was disgusted at my lack of things to craft for armor. So I did get this, so mechanical parts for it. I'm missing something that is used on these mods. Because this, the glue. Okay. So you can like get 3 pockets, 3 plates, right? And then cooling mesh and muffled connectors. The cooling mesh, and this is going down fast as I do this. A lot of people have a lot of that, and I can't seem to get it. Um, I don't know. Handgun part. So I can easily craft the Desert Vulture, which is really nice gun. But I want to make one of good quality. But that will have to wait to put points into agility, at which point I can also make a good machete. Though I'll still harvest with this because this gives full harvest, I think, whereas the machete does not. Um, yeah, the game is truly stupid about this. It's really imbalanced, really imbalanced. Robotic parts, I want to have good turrets. I have to. Well, there's no drone. Rifle parts, I want a sniper rifle. Baton parts, I want a good baton. Shotgun parts for turrets. Steel tool parts for I don't know. Might as well sell that. Steel parts. Steel tools are useless. Okay, I'm gonna say it. Steel tools are useless. If you have, if your character is in the strength 3. Actually, let's move that here because I only need 2 there. So that gives 2. And then this completes here. So I need only 1 more. It's either that or this. It's gonna be the one that does not use steel, right? Okay. I need to make another workbench. Alright, later. Workbench. No, not what I wanted. So that's 1200, 1300 basically. So 16, 20, I'd say 17,400, 380. 380. So 2000 there. Okay, that's a pretty cool design. Yeah, that's a. Speaking of design, yeah, I want to speak about design. Don't have anything else to sell. That's mod actually. This, I mean, I have mods I can place here, and it's gonna give me some cash. It's not gonna be good, but whatever. I can make this, and this is cheap. So let's check that. 700. This is 56. 898. So that's 150. I'm gonna place it there. That's more expensive than the item itself. This costs more to buy than I'm getting selling it. But right now, what I want the most is to have the cash. So I keep looking at that because I keep thinking it's making those bullets which have finished long ago. 3,000, 6,000. Okay, so that's enough cash for the auger. So guns, by the way. So Desert Vulture I can craft. I got this schematic for, wow, I can I craft a machine gun, M60. The M60 is the best one in the game. Like, the best weapon in the game. Um, But I also got this schematic. I have this. I can craft an SMG, which is a tier 3 for pistols, like the Desert Eagle. So like I have the SMG for rate of fire and Desert Eagle, Desert Vulture for damage. The tactical assault rifle. Yeah, I can craft this. And to me, this is the most satisfying gun to fire in 7 Days to Die. I wish every gun in 7 Days to Die gave the same sort of feedback that I get when I use this one. This guy is just beautiful. Okay, so not here. Yeah. So I have this, and return this here. And I need. I have to remember to use the learn elixir, but that's gonna take a little bit longer. I'm gonna get that first, and then the rest. Okay. Of course, it takes longer. Like, it's noon already. Noon. I lost half the day already because of one trader that had one thing. Uh, well, technically, I only needed 5,000, right? Because I'm like, in my mind, I'm 5,000 is safe because I needed to fall. With the stuff I'm gonna work on, I might fall frequently. And I could place hay bales there while I work. I don't like that, honestly. I don't know. It's just
Let us speak, survivor.
no, let's not speak yet. Let's first take this and this, and then we can speak. Speaking, so this went to 20 from 2,000 to 2,500. It's not 1,100. This is still worthless. It's actually a good price on that. 3,700. Steel knuckles. Steel knuckles I'm not crafting. Auger. So 59.
I thank you, kind sir.
So it went from over 10,000 to less than 6. There. The sound to me seemed that it went from that direction to that direction. Place a fence there. That's a stupid place for a fence. Alright, so yeah. It's 30 minutes into the video and I haven't done anything I wanted to do. "30 minutes real life." That's the lead. So the thing is there. I can find it. I need to place a scope on this thing. Stupid. It jumped just as I fired. If the bolt didn't take this long to reach him, it would have missed. Yeah, a scope would be nice. I cannot make a scope. I had a chance. Well, I can make a 4 scope, huh? I think I had the chance to get that schematic and I didn't get it. Oh, yeah, let's check that. So first I want to check something. So that's 40, no, 50 plus 90, 140 damage with hunter, right? So now that was 70. 170. Wow, no, that doesn't make sense. Yes. Okay. So there you go, guys. Hunter mod. Oh, 100% living beings. Yeah, it can be used to harvest. And of course, these guys here, which are fantastic weapons, harvest as fast as anything. Okay. So it was around here. The thing was around there. Not nice of you getting enraged all of a sudden. Not nice at all. Speaking of which, modify, get the bunker buster. Find a grave digger for it as well. I like stuff like the way they're falling now. Like it's not an instant kaput, like more like they get a little bit dizzy and then fall, you know? But it makes timing harder. So this is the old way, right? Instant kaput. Hit it and it just whoop, flopped over. But then there is some that just slowly fall back. Um, that's better than the steel spear I have. Let me pair this and this. I'll check that spear with 2 mods in it, because quality 3 can take 2 mods. See if it beats the stone spear. I need to mine iron. I wanted to get that bear's nest I saw as well, but I have too much stuff to do today. Too much stuff. There's one thing I haven't done. I'll keep this. I'll keep the pickaxe just in case, but I think it's game over for it. And honestly, I should stop carrying the shovel. Just auger my way through anything that needs to be shoveled. I mean, it's a decent shovel, 76 damage and everything else. It's decent, but no. So Gravedigger. I definitely had multiple Gravediggers, but I might have used them. Anyway. Oh, that was so close to taking me to 2 hits. Let's see this. Okay. So on power attack, and that started with half stamina. Granted, I'm level 29, so my stamina is 129, not 100. but it's doable. But there's a problem with animals. There is a system used in the game to reduce the animals, which is invisible animals. I don't think the invisible animals are actual animals, um, but they are things the game considers to be animals, but like snow model or there's nothing you can see, so they're invisible. I still have, yeah, I still have a good amount of cash, and in fact, the
Anything you like?
one of the trades is still on. Yeah, sell this. Okay. So I do have an 8x scope. Um, I think these cease to be useful. If you're playing single, if you're not streaming or recording or anything of the sort, let's finish this. I'll get back to that. Bump shotgun will not be bad actually. Oh, that was excellent. Fluid casing. No. Let's save that. Scrap stuff I sold him. Yeah, it's all stuff I sold him.
Y'all come back now.
I told you once before, y'all will come back if y'all wants to come back.
Much obliged, stranger.
Just wanted to save, open up a little bit space here. Did I make that change I wanted? So cooling mesh. No, this still doesn't have the cooling mesh. I might have it replaced in the. And in fact, I just got a cooling mesh, so I think I'll do this. I can make both, so it's not a big deal. So cooling, 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 cooling. I still haven't placed the other mod here. But my heat resistance is 37, which is not enough for the desert. All right. Is there anything else here? No. That's all the gas it needs. Let's load this, by the way. Yeah. Oh, here it is, Gravedigger. So all the gas went out again. Okay. If you want to know why all this stone, so that's 2000 stone, right? I have no sand, so 2000 stone, I get turn half of it into sand, and then with the other 1000 stone plus 1000 cement, I have 1000 concrete mix. That's why. Move this stuff there. Move whatever here. This can be melted as a matter of fact. Oh yes, gets these two. I might need to. I got 2 forges, so I might need to do that sooner or later. And I do have the anvil, and that reminds me this is in the wrong place. Get the nail gun. I'm probably gonna need it. Alright, workbench. So that is basics. Workbench, forged iron, and mechanical. Forged iron, mechanical. So I can make the 4x4. And the chassis goes from 375 to 250. And this doesn't require steel. So this is a much more reasonable amount of steel. But still, it's too expensive. That's 3015. I'm pretty sure that as I put points into advanced engineering, this price will go down. So there is that as well, right? Anyway, well, I don't have any range of workbench. I don't use those. So let's say this. This is the best. In my opinion, this is the best combination for this spear. Well, the serrated blade, which would give bleeding, that's pretty good as well. It doesn't go with the weighted head, which is very annoying. And honestly, it's getting zombies on the ground is better than getting zombies bleeding. You can do both, great, but otherwise, yeah. You can do both on the clubs. You place weighted head and barbed wire mod. Then you can do both. So you cannot do both with blades. You can do both with clubs. Yeah. Um, so that's doing 1854 with stamina 18. It's doing 1948 with stamina 16. The target armor change is the same. So this is still the best. It's greater durability, but yeah, this is still the best. It bothers me a lot, actually. It bothers me a lot. Right. So that was a food airdrop, was it? Only there. Get this thing here. I'm gonna place these 3 elsewhere. Right, sugar butts. So the iron has stamina cost 19. This has stamina cost 26. It's more than just the 7 points in difference. So this has 60 attacks per minute. So per minute, 61. Per minute, you will use 61. If it was 20, that'd be 610, 630 minus 61, 569. So in 1 minute, it uses 569 stamina. This here uses 54 times 26, right? And the other was 19 times 61. So this is the iron one. Wow, I missed that. Oh, I forgot to double. That's why I basically multiplied by 10. So this is 1159. This is 1404. Now stamina is slower now, and I don't know exactly how much slower it is, but it basically felt like you recover stamina at 5 per second, which means 60 times 5, right? 300. So the difference between these two numbers is over a minute of stamina. And that's why it's deceiving. Um, where's the calculator? Did I close that? I closed that, right? Yeah. So 1159 minus 300, that's 859. 859. And then the other was, what was it? 54 times 26 minus 300. 1104. So this is about two-thirds more than this, which is more than the difference in stamina seems to indicate. Okay, so I guess it's talking too much. I need to mod this guy here. Right. So gonna just make a few comments about design. My philosophy here, what I'm trying to achieve. Um, because I didn't have time to talk about it on the first horde night or before the first horde night. I mean, obviously, right? I mean, I started today at 6 a.m. in the game, and it's 5 p.m. and I finally have time to talk about this. Yeah. All right. So this design is not intended to be efficient. That's that's a point I wish I had gotten across on that first episode. That's with coffee, damn it. That's iron with coffee. In my opinion, either they make the stamina goes down with the quality, at least for iron and steel. I'm gonna say it does. It does. Because one thing you have to factor in quality is the edge of the blade and how long that blade keeps the edge, right? So the blunter the edge is, and the blunter the edge gets, the harder it is to cut. Um, so this base design I'm doing is not intended to be efficient. I'm going to destroy all of that, but it's a secondary point. Um, I have had this idea And it goes back to Alpha 16. No, sorry, it goes back to Alpha 17. I had this idea all the way back to Alpha 17 on having uh, making a base using medieval design principles and the medieval look, but the actual medieval look, right? Not Walt Disney. I'm sorry if you're upset that I just reviewed Walt Disney design, castle design is not realistic, but yeah. So I want to take advantage of that comment. I also want to destroy the trees, but I want to take advantage of that coffee. And those trees projecting a huge shadow here. I want to get rid of all of that. So this base is not an efficient base. I have very efficient bases. The best ones will take a little bit too much building to explain, but let's start with this. 3 blocks, okay? So get 3 blocks there, get 3 blocks here. And there, right? We'll jump here. The zombies don't need to. Zombies do not need to these stairs. If they jump, they're gonna take longer. All right. So place this guy here. Um, what I used to place here is, well, I'm gonna place it. Forget it. I don't care. Well, okay, this is a frame. So a gable here. So a hatch. And I have a frame that has a slightly different hatch design here. But I look at it, it's interesting. I still think this one is best. So I'll face there. Okay. And then I'm gonna place this here. Yeah. Okay, on face. Oh, that thing is one more than it should be. Right. Where is it? I have such a difficulty to spot this icon. I don't know why. Stop. Pretty sure it's the wrong one. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna destroy it because I'm gonna use bar somewhere for sure. And then here I can place multiple things I can place here. but let me just place a pole because I think it's easier to understand the concept. A pole like that. And then I'm just gonna place some half blocks here. Oh, even better. Okay. Right, this base. Make this base and you can survive day 7, day 14. I mean, for day 14, you most likely do have to upgrade the frames, right? Day 7, if they break the stairs, you have a problem, but otherwise, yeah. Okay, this will survive day 7. This will survive day 7. Like this, without any upgrades, no upgrades, this survives day 7. Easily, easily, right? Upgrade this, day 14, that's very easy. I'm gonna explain how this works because I'm not doing this. I'm not doing an efficient design, but I don't know. I've been watching other streamers, and I think they have bases that take too much resources and are not very good, in my opinion. Right. So first off, you melee zombies here. Okay, melee zombie here. They fall down there, you can hit them. I don't want to pick that up. So they fall down there, you're fighting them, they fell, come up here and crouch, you can hit them. Right? Now, this thing here, this gabble here is to prevent dogs and spiders and crawlers. Dogs, spiders, and crawlers. There's no crawlers on Horde Night, but there are crawlers at other times, and this will stop them. They will not get past this. If I don't have this gabble here, then they will get past. It also provides structure integrity for the hatch, which is also provided by these things here on the side, right? This hatch, when you open a hatch or close a hatch, you can get past it while its animation is working, right? So this allows you to get inside and out. And you don't need to turn around and close it to prevent the zombies that are chasing you. Right? If there is a zombie very close behind you, he'll get past this as well. But as soon as it finishes closing, this is done. They're not there anymore. If you upgrade to a vault door, then you leave it always closed and you double tap E. So double tapping will make it work like it opened and closed, but it will stay in that position. So it will always stay in this position. You double tap, you get past with a vault door, a vault hatch, right? In fact, we get one from creative when I destroy this. You it will go away. Okay. All right. I'm already destroying a lot of things, so whatever. This is not the powered one, right? Yeah. Okay, vault hatch. Get rid of it. Okay. Double tap E. Double tap E. There it is. there, and you fight. Upgrade is if you upgrade this vault, the vault hatch has 7,000 hit points. Fully upgraded, it will be 21,000 hit points. So 21,000 hit points, that's more than any block. Steel has 7,000. This is like 3 blocks of steel if you fully upgrade it, right? So even demolishers will not destroy this fast enough to get to you. If you get multiple demolishers, sure, you're kind of screwed. But if it's one demolishers or two demolishers and you can kill them without activating that thing, they will not get past a fully upgraded hatch. Right? This thing here, they are destroying that. Okay. They're destroying this thing here. Damn it. All right. Right. So they're not coming anymore. They are attacking the pillars down here, of course. Now that I opened that, but I have time to fix this and then open that again, and now they'll come back up here, right? Now, of course, you want a roof here against vultures. You can place a roof like just directly above. I cannot get there like that. So let's see. Let's use them. Let's go advance again. There. Okay. We'll place a roof there so vultures can't get to you. That's fine. You want an electric fence? Dig a hole here, place an electric fence, place a hatch on top, or even better, wedge tip, and then you place another electric fence on top of that thing, and you run the electric fence from there to here. Well, actually, from the hole in the ground up there, and then you just make sure that you replace this with a block that allows you to fix the electric fence there. So if it's getting bad, aim up, fix it, go back to fighting, right? Another thing. So zombies like to pile up, right? So if a zombie jumps here, there the zombie goes. And now he has to come up here. Right? They're getting too crowded here. There they go. So this is an efficient base. You can place an electric fence here. I have versions of it where like I have this same setup on two sides and the zombies come from that direction, say. So the zombies come from there. And I have this set up on this side and on this side as well. And here I have a blade trap. So the blade trap hits zombies here, here, and here. So whichever side they want to go, the blade traps hit them. And cops, no problem. You just make a wall here around the entrance so they cannot see you, or you make a little corridor back here so that you can like you place full blocks here a little bit back, so you just retreat a little bit and you get out of sight of them, like to the corner or something like that. You're hidden from cops, or just place a wall. This is very low, of course. You want to make this higher, but you can do this higher. You can use you can set up blade traps to hit the zombies that are attacking here. uh, Dart traps, I meant to say. You can have dart traps attacking zombies here. You can have blade traps. You can have electric fences. the zombies trying to get to you. If they start to pile up, they will instead fall to the ground. Um, you can have, let's say, here, here. Place a sledge turret here. So a sledge here will hit the zombies here. And in fact, you can even place the sledge here, but then that allows them to hit the side. So don't. Place a sledge here, and you can hit the zombies here. Right? So you have a sledge, you have a blade trap, you have an electric fence, you have a dart trap, and you are mailing the zombies, and you have 21,000 durability to withstand attacks. And if you need to repair stuff, you can open this to get the zombies to give you a break. Um, yeah, all sort of things. You're protected from vultures. You can fix electric fence. If zombies try to start, they start edging to the sides, right? So they will fall because of the ramp. They will do very little damage to the side here. Demolishes. You activated the demolisher. Just have the corridor go back a bit. So just go back there. I had one setup where I actually had a door. Like I had a door here. So actually, one more back. So I had a door here. So oh, it's exploding. I retreated a little bit, closed the door. So I have a door to protect me. This is an efficient base. Um, but that is not what I want to build. I want to build something with a medieval look. So the stair, for example, don't use a stair if you're interested in efficiency. Okay. It used to be that the stair would get the zombies to destroy the terrain, the blocks a little bit less. Um, it seems they don't do that in Alpha 19. I'm not guaranteeing it, that this is the case, but I had a setup like tried with just these things, and they didn't attack them at all. So I think they're not as they don't have the issues they had before jumping these things, right? So, but I want to stare because this is supposed to be a keep, right? The keep is that big square building inside a castle, inside the walls of a castle. That's the home of the the family that lives in that castle. So the answer to a keep, it usually uses an elevated stair. So the door is not at the floor level. The door is a little bit up. It's usually more like 2 blocks up, right? So it will be around here. So go 2 up, and then this is flat, but it can be higher. So it goes up, and then it turns sideways because that doesn't allow space for a ram, right? So if you have something that just goes straight up, you can come with a ram, and then you ram it, and you ram it, and so forth, right? If you try to do this here, right, you fall. There is no space to use a ram in this sort of setup. So um, doors, they're terrible. They're terrible. Look at there, hatch. That's a good design. That's a good design. And there are some alternatives there. So one design a friend is now using is this on face. Okay, so we have a wall there like that. It can be the bars. It will work just fine. Right? Oh, damn it. Like that. Okay, so now they cannot reach you. And now it's open. You can go in and out. Right? So, and you couldn't have that other, or you couldn't have it face up and have a gabble to protect against dogs and spiders, right? So this is the kind of, that would be a smart design, but I want to make something that makes historical sense. I want something that makes historical sense. Oh, I forgot to pick that one. Don't hit me. I'm your friend. Okay. Now, I will... Honestly, I'll reset the clock back to 5 p.m. because all this rambling. I just wanted to show a base design that is smart, that is really something you should use if you're not just making things hard to you on purpose. Okay? Now, before I wrap up this episode and turn the clock back, in fact, I'm gonna turn the clock back. GTST 13. Let's go to 1630. I'll finish talking here. Okay, so at this story center, that was a mistake. But let's ignore that for now. I have multiple competing. There are multiple things I want to do, and it's hard to accommodate them. So let's go over. First, I want a sledge. Okay, so can place a sledge here, for example. It will hit zombies here. The problem is that the zombies can come here and stand on the same block this sledge is on and attack the wall instead. And if there is too many zombies on the door, they will go there. They will be pushed to the sides, right? Another possibility is having this sledge here, and you don't need that block, so you just need this, and the sledge can be here. The sledge here will attack these blocks. That's fine. And if the zombies are jumping, this is nice because zombie jumps and it stops here when it finishes the jump, right? As soon as it finishes the jump, it's here and it stopped for a moment. In that moment, the sledge can hit the zombie and push it back. So it never gets the chance to come here and attack the door because the sledge pushed it back. So in that sense, having the stairs is a terrible idea, but I want stairs because that's realistic. A better option is to have this ledge here. So this ledge here can still hit the zombies here. Not as well, but it can still hit the zombies here. And because there is one space, the sledge can be there, right? But it's not gonna hit the zombies as they jump up, and that's annoying. Okay, so it can be on this side as well, but this side presents some problems. For example, if its thing is here, that's another path for the zombies, right? If it's here, as we saw, it's a path. I could place this ledge here. so no problem. But if the zombie's against the door, that's too far. So that's one thing I need. I want a sledge turret hitting the zombies as they hit the door. And it will be a door. It will be a door. Um, the door in this game is terrible. If I'm in the zombie apocalypse, I'm making a door for my base. I have a hole in that door to hit the zombies. I don't care if it's some bars I can shoot through, or hit with a spear, with a knife. Of course, I'm not gonna swing a bat through the door, but if I have like a small window of iron bars, I can definitely thrust a knife there. I can thrust a spear there. The spears the zombies might grab, but whatever. I can shoot through that. I will see the zombies. Okay, so this door design is not something I would build. This plate here, it's going. This plate, it's going if I'm making a door. So this is not a door I would use, but this is the door the game gives us. Now, one possibility is using that same design I just showed, right? Um, so let's place it here. Okay, so this is the door closed and it opens in this direction. Now on face and rotate that right. Same movement, right? Now this here is irritating. Like it's a natural. Okay, so that's a problem. You can use it the other way. It doesn't say the door is open or closed anymore. I think it used to. Now it's just use. So let's say it's in that direction. So that's closed. That's open. And now there is nothing in your way. So that's a design I could use to hit the zombies. And I kind of convincing myself to do that, honestly. It's uh, um, because I want to melee them. I want to melee them with the stun baton while using the the nertats. All right, 5 minutes duration, take 3, 15 minutes. That's half the night, most of the night actually. No, 15 minutes is the whole night. So if you're playing on 60-minute days, 15 minutes, three of them is the whole night. 90 minutes day takes more, one more maybe. I think it only stacks to 3, so you have to wait. So I want the sledge and I want the stun baton at the same time. And that makes sense because, I mean, what's the advantage of the zombies being stunned? Like, none really, right? Um, they are not attacking, but the stun baton is so slow to inflict damage, it doesn't make up for it. So you actually want a turret hitting them. Um, the robotic turret is a better alternative to the sledge. The damage is not a lot, but there is other ammunitions that do more damage. This does more damage. Of course, if you go to a lower quality, they had less damage. They were around this range here. So this does a good amount of damage, but um, yeah, it's not the same. 56 per minute, whereas this is 110. So to begin with, yeah, this is twice as fast. So 11 is actually 22. So it's doing more damage. It's ranged. It doesn't have the constraints I have to place it. It doesn't push zombies off, but it's efficient. But I want this sledge. I want this sledge, so I stun the zombies, and the sledge keeps hitting them where they're stunned. I want that. I also want to fire at the zombies with the sniper rifle. That means the zombies have to be slowed down. If they're jumping, they're slow, but if they're going up on the stairs, they're going fast. So I'll need some electric fences or something to slow them down. Um, I want to be on top of them and throw Molotovs, or it can be on the side, but I also want to have that option, right? Drop grenades, drop Molotovs. That's the perception build. Grenades, Molotovs, and use that sort of thing. Um, and that requires me to have something on top here. So all these constraints make this more difficult. And I have an idea that might work. And, and I want it to look good on top of everything else because I am annoying. So I'm thinking of actually having a turret being like a tower, but it doesn't go all the way to the ground. So if I have a turret here, like going around this corner, right? So it goes around the corner and I stand here. I break this annoying thing here. I stand here and I place something in front of me to protect me from zombie attacks. And if the stairs, instead of going there, if the stairs coming all the way here, and I'm here, I can attack them from here. And then I can maybe place uh, um, the sledge to the side here. I don't know. Maybe I can even stand here on the sledge here. That's a possibility. So this is the design I'm thinking of. So the stair would not come to the center. It will come to this corner here, conveniently actually. And and then I have something here that um, I have a design that I use to this on the side here, um, on the side, on the top, to have something on top of them. Uh, but that I will show in the next episode because this is 84 minutes and a good 40 minutes of that is just rambling. But I hope you enjoyed, and that base I showed, it's really, really, really good. Okay. Well, before Alpha 19, I was working on a mod of my own, and I wanted zombies to be super dangerous, and they were super dangerous. Like I died 15 times before I could get to a trader, which was 400 meters away on my test map for the first time. There are zombies that one shot you, like 100 health, boom. I'm not talking about pharaohs or no, just zombies on the biome that could one shot you day one. Um, and there was a lot of zombies. I use a Jax mod that increases the amount of zombies. So this thing here, it didn't happen. I would be constantly attacked if I was standing here by running zombies that could one-shot you. I mean, with armor, 2, 3 shots. Um, so for that mod, I needed a base. I needed to clear the area around anything before. If I was going to loot a garage, I needed to clear the area before I looted the garage. So I needed to create a base fast, and it had to be a good base, right? It had to be fast, and it had to be a base that could face zombies that were numerous, and that's not horde night. That's daylight, like dozens of zombies, and they did a lot of damage. And that base is what I ended up with for horde night, for quick bases. Of course, depending of the use, the horde night base had electricity, etc., and the quick one is was barely upgraded to flagstone, cobblestone, maybe. Um and sometimes it was just wood, reinforced wood, and that's that. So that's a very good base. That's not what I'm going to work on. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this discussion was useful to you. And and thank you for watching.